Hello buttercups, hello fam, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm back with another tutorial. Just as I promised in my last video, I said I'll be dropping a matching top. Look at what we will be making today. Very easy and simple alternate top. I made a matching sander. Look at this beauty, come on, look at that. We have the YouTube tutorial. I have a tutorial to this already on the channel. I'll be leaving the link in the description box, so don't forget to make a pair of this too. So we made our shirt already, so let's get started into the materials we'll be needing. So for the materials we'll be needing, I'll be using this brand. It is the same brand I used for the shorts. Yeah. I'll be doubling my strand, and I'll be needing lighter to fry the end of my ribbon. So I'll be needing a 2-inch. Let me measure that for you to see. It's 2 inches. Can you see? 2-inch size ribbon. And if you have a smaller ribbon, you can use that as well. I'll be using size 2.5 mm hook, tapestry needle to weave in our hands. We're using a little bit of fell bead, size 4. Just a little bit of it. I'll be needing needle and thread to gather my ribbon together, and a little bit of gum. We're needing scissors and our tape measure. I think that's all we'll be needing. So let's jump right into the tutorial. So it's my 2.5 mm hook. Let's grab my yarn, make a slip knot. Now go ahead and chain 82. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So go ahead and chain 82. So I have my 82 chains already. So I'll go into the 4th stitch. 1, 2, 3, then into the 4th one. Go ahead and make a double crochet. So into the next stitch, make a double crochet. Into the next stitch, a double crochet. So I'll go ahead and make a double crochet into all my chains. So I have my double crochet completed. This is what I have. So I'll go ahead and chain 3. 1, 2, 3. That's our first double crochet. So I'm going to turn my work. So this chain 3 stands for the double crochet we are meant to do here. So this is the next stitch. We are going to skip here and go into the 3rd. So you know we are making a halter top, so it's going to be slanted this way. So we started shaping our top already. So I'll go ahead and make double crochets into all stitches until I have 2 stitches left. So I have my 2 stitches remaining. This and the chain 3 we skipped is a stitch. So I'm going to skip this and I'll work my last stitch inside my chain 3. So we skipped one here and we skipped one also here. So moving to the next row, we are going to start our X stitch now. So I'm going to chain up 3. 1, 2, 3. Done my work. We'll be skipping one stitch in every row. So this one we are going to be skipping it. I'll skip the next one, making 2. I'll skip this and this. I'm skipping these 2. This one and this one. This one and this one, skipping it. So into the 3rd, make a double. Then I'll go back to the previous one and make a double crochet. So that's our first X stitch. Then moving on to the next X stitch, I'll skip this, move to the next one, double crochet, then go back and double crochet into the one we skipped. Again, I'll skip the next stitch, moving to the next one, do my double crochet, then go back to the one I skipped, do my double crochet. So this is going to be a repeat pattern. So I'll go ahead and do this until I have 2 stitches remaining. So go ahead and do yours. So I have 2 stitches left. As usual, I'm going to skip this, then work my last double crochet into my 3 chains. So this is what I have. So moving on to the next thing, I'm going to chain up 3. 1, 2, 3. Turn my work. This time we'll be skipping we'll be skipping 2. So I'll go ahead and skip these two x stitches, x stitch, these 2 stitches. I'm going to skip it. So skipping 1, skipping 2. Remember, I'll skip the 3rd. In the 4th, make a double crochet. Then I'll go back to the 3rd one and make, oops, sorry, I forgot we are working our regular double crochet. So like I said, we'll be skipping these 2. Then into the 3rd, I'll work my regular double crochet. Into the 4th, double crochet. So just like that, regular double crochet all through. So we'll be alternating between the X stitch and the regular double crochet. So go ahead and work your regular double crochet. When you get to the end, you're going to be skipping these last 2 stitches. You're going to be skipping it, then work your last stitch into your 3 chains. So I've come to the end of my row. So I'm going to skip these 2 stitches. This very last X stitch, I'm going to skip it and work my last double crochet into the 3rd chain. So this is what I have. Moving to the next row, chain of 3, turn my work. Now we're going to be repeating our X stitch row now. So I'm going to be skipping this first 2, 1, 2. I'll skip the 3rd, go into the 4th, make my first double crochet, and I'll go back and make my double crochet into the one I skipped, like that. Again, skip this, move into the next one, do my double crochet, then go back to the stitch I skipped, work my double crochet, just like that. Again, I'm going to skip this, work into the next one, work my double crochet, go back to the one I skipped, work my double crochet. So that will be the repeat. So when I have 2 stitches left, I'm going to skip the 2 and work my very last double crochet inside the 3rd chain. So I have my 2 stitches left, so I'm just going to skip the 2 stitches, then go ahead into my 3rd chain and make my double crochet. Moving to the next row, I'm going to chain up 3 as usual, turn my work. Then I'm going to be skipping 2 stitches. So I'm going to be skipping these first 2 stitches. This very first X stitch, we're going to be skipping it. So moving on here, work my regular double crochet. Remember, we are alternating between our regular double crochet and our X stitch. So the next one is the regular double crochet row, so which I'm doing now. So just go ahead, work your regular double crochet. When you get to the end, you skip this very last X stitch. So I finished up my row already. So moving on to the next row, 1, 2, 3, chain up 3, just like what we've been doing. I'm going to skip 2 stitches. So to start our X stitch, I'll skip the next one into the 3rd, make my first double crochet, go back to this one that I skipped, work my double crochet. So that means we skipped just 2 stitches, just like we've been doing. So again, skip this to the next one, do my double crochet, go back to the one I skipped, work my double crochet. So I'll go ahead and repeat this so I get to the end of the row, and I'm going to skip the last 2 stitches as well. So I finished up my row already. Look at that stitch, very pretty, as in. So moving on to the next row, we are going to be doing a little bit of a different thing. You know, we start with skipping 1, then we move to skipping 2. Now we'll be skipping 3. 1, 2, 3. Chained up my 3, then I turned. So I'll be skipping 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. Then into the 4th, I'm going to make my first double crochet, then into the next double crochet. So I'll go ahead and make 1 double crochet into all the stitches until I have 4 stitches left. So I'll skip the 3, then I'll work my last double crochet into my chain 3. So I've come to the end of the row. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to be skipping the 3, then work my last double crochet in my 3rd chain. So I'll go ahead and chain 3 again, turn, then I'll skip 3. 1, 2, 3. I'll skip the next one, work into the 5th one, we are repeating our X stitch now. So I'll go back to the previous one. Work my double crochet. I hope you get my explanation. So skip this one, go into the next one, my double crochet, then work into the one I skipped. So we are just going to repeat our X stitch. We're going to repeat it now. Then when you come to the end of the row, you are going to skip these 3 stitches, then work your last stitch into your chain 3. So come to the end of the row, I'm going to be skipping the last 3 stitches, then work my double crochet into my 3rd chain. So that's what we have. So moving on to the next row, we are going to be repeating the same thing. I'm going to be skipping 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3. So in the 4th, I'll make my first double crochet. Then I'll go ahead, make regular double crochet into all the stitches and skip 3 at the end of the row. Then work my last double crochet in the chain 3. So I have my 3 stitches left, 1, 2, 3. So I'll go into the chain 3 and work my last stitch right there. So moving to the next one. So I'm moving to the next one, chaining up 3, 1, 2, 3. Turn as usual. I'm going to be skipping 2 into the 3rd. I'm going to be skipping 2. I'll skip the 3rd, then into the 4th of my double crochet. Go back to the one I skipped behind of my double crochet. I'll skip this into the next double crochet, go back to the one I skipped, double crochet, skip this one into the next double crochet, go back to this one, double crochet. So go ahead and repeat this. Skip the last 2 and work your last double crochet into your 3rd chain. So working our second to the last row, I'm going to chain up 3. We'll repeat the same thing. Skip 2 stitches into the 3rd, work double crochet. So we're going to be working regular double crochet. So go ahead, work your double crochets, skip the last 2 and work your last double crochet in the 3rd chain. So working our last row, I'm going to chain up 3, 1, 2, 3. Turn my work. In this very last row, we will not be skipping any stitch. We'll be working into all our stitches. So skip this one into the next, work my double crochet, then back to the one I skipped, work my double crochet. So into the next one, skip it, the next one, the double, the one I skipped. So go ahead and finish up your row. So this is what my project looks like at the moment. So what is remaining is to do our edging and fix our straps. So to do that, let me come down a little. Okay, to do that, I'm going to chain 1. So by this side, I'm going to do the first single crochet into this double crochet. I'll work 2 single crochet in this space. I'll work 1 single crochet into this chain 3. I'll work 2 single crochet. So 1 single crochet, 2 into the space, 1 single crochet, 2 into the space, 1 single crochet, 1 here, 2 inside the space, 1 here, 2 inside. So you repeat that till you get to the end. When you get to the end, I'll show you what next to do. So I am going to leave this last double crochet row. I'm not going to work my edges in there. So after working my last single crochet, I'll just go ahead and chain 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So go ahead and chain 60 in case you need more chain. If the baby you're making it for is quite big, so you might be needing more chains. So go ahead and chain any chain you need. So I'll be needing 60 chains, so I'll go ahead and chain my 60. So I have my 60 chains. I'll chain 2 more, 1, 2. So I'm going to skip 3, 1, 2, 3 into the 4th. I'll turn my chain over, then work into the back bump. First double crochet, so into the next bump, work my double crochet. So I'll go ahead and work my double crochet till I get to the end of the chain. So this is what my top looks like after working my double crochets. So right here at this edge, I'll yarn over inside this space where I did my last single crochet. I'll go in there with the double crochet. This is what I have. So I'll go ahead into our foundation chain. That's what we'll be working on, the very first one. Go ahead and make a single crochet. So this is what we have. So I'll yarn over into the next stitch. I will be hiding the tail along as I work. I'll work 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, right inside the same space. So I'll skip the next 2 stitches, 1, 2. Into the third, I'll make a single crochet. So we started working our edging for the bottom part. To the next, I'll yarn over to the next stitch, work 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, inside same space. So I'll skip 1, 2. Into the third, I'll make a single crochet. So moving on, I'll go into the next stitch. I'll work 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3. I'll skip the next 2 stitches, 1, 2. Into the third, I'll make single crochet. So I'll go ahead and repeat this all through the base till I come to the end like this. Come and show you what next to do. So I've come to the end of the row. So after working my 3 double crochets, I have just 1, 2 left. So to this last one stitch, I'll just make a single crochet. So look at that edging, very nice and pretty. So I'm going to repeat what we did here. I'm going to be chaining 60. So go ahead and chain your 60. So I chained 60. I added my 2 extra chains into the 4th chain, 1, 2, 3, 4. Flip my work into the back bump. I'll go ahead and work double crochet. So I'll just work double crochet all through. So you chain the same chain you chained here. So if you chained more than 60 here, you go ahead and repeat the same thing for this side. So after working my double crochets, so right into this space, work my first single crochet right there. So we start our edging into the space. I'll work 2 single crochet into the space. I'll work 1 to the big space, 2 single crochet. So that's our repeat pattern, just like we did for the other side. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. So go ahead and repeat it. So after working my edging by the side, this is what I have. Look at that clean edge. So remaining the neck strap and the little edging will be working on this front. So I'll go ahead and chain 50. So we'll be chaining 50 for the neck. So I'll go ahead and chain 50. So go ahead and chain 50. So after chaining 50, I'll add 1 more chain. Then into the second chain, I'll flip my work and work single crochet. So we'll be working single crochet for the next strap. 1 to the next one, work single crochet. So go ahead and work your single crochet all the way to where we started our chain. So after working my single crochets, so I've come to the end of the chain. So I'll go into this space and join with a single crochet. So now I'll be working this edging. So we'll be going in between the stitches. We are not working into the stitch, we are working in between like this. So I'll be working two single crochets in between the 2 double crochet. So after that, I'll jump into the next one, the middle. I'll go ahead and work 2 single crochet. I'll jump into the next one in the middle, work 2. So you go ahead and repeat that, work 2 single crochets. When you come to the end, chain 50. When you chain 50, add 1 more, that's 51. From the second chain from the hook, you start working your single crochet to your back bump. When you come to the end, slip stitch into the very first single crochet we made here and fasten up. So I'll just come back and show you the little ribbon accessory we'll be adding to the top. So after working my second strap, instead of going right straight into this place to slip stitch, if I do that, I'm going to have a little gap. So to avoid that, this very space, I'll make a single crochet first, then I'll go ahead and slip stitch. After slip stitching, chain 1 and cut. So our top is ready. So just little accessory remaining. So I'm going to set my top aside, then I'll grab my ribbon. going to be measuring 6 inches. 6 inches right there. So I'll grab my scissors and cut. So I'll go ahead and fry the end of my ribbon. Just like that. In the middle. So I've threaded my needle already. So I'll be applying little gum by the end. Just a little. Right there. I'll just wait for it to dry up. So grabbing my needle with the help of the middle that is fried already, so be able to get our exact middle. So I'm going to be making 6 punches. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to wrap that around my bowl. Okay. So I'm going to be making a knot at the back. So this is what we have. So to apply our ribbon, our beads, we're picking 5 beads. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if that would okay. I think I'll be using a smaller bead. I think this is quite too big. So I went ahead to change to size 4 bead. So I think this is better because we'll be doing 2 strands of this. So I have one already. I have 6 beads here. So I'll go ahead and make a knot at the back. After making a knot, I'll go ahead and do another one, making 2 rows. So I realized that the 6 bead is quite long, so I reduced to 4, and this is what the back looks like. So I'll be putting gum and I'll be attaching to my top like that. So when I attach it, I'll come back and show you the finished look. So our top is ready. Look at the beauty we made. So simple and beautiful. Look at the matching sandal. As in, I never knew this color would come out this nice. As in came out really perfect. Look at that, brown and orange, very pretty. And this is our short. So I will be adding a bucket art to this set, and that should be the next tutorial I'll be dropping. We are making a complete set. So the next tutorial will be the bucket art. So make sure you subscribe and watch out for the next tutorial. Thank you for riding with me to this moment. I really appreciate your support. If you find this video useful, give it a thumbs up and drop a comment and kindly share. Please, if you are not a family yet, kindly subscribe by joining the family. Thank you so much. See you in the next video. Bye.